The U.S. troop presence in Eastern Europe is still growing today as President Biden directed more soldiers already stationed in Europe to reinforce NATO allies on the eastern flank. There are now thousands of American troops stationed in Germany, Poland, and Romania, the majority of them from Fort Bragg in North Carolina. Correspondent Marky Martin is live near that military base. It is one of the largest in the entire world. So, Marky, what do we know about the soldiers' mindset as they deployed to Europe?
Hey, good afternoon, Nicole. So you'll hear from some of those soldiers in this piece, but it really is a mixed bag. There's a lot of confidence, right? This is what they train for every single day, but there's also some nerves. They're going into the unknown. They're waiting on the unknown, and we are officially here in Fort Bragg. About 5,000 soldiers from this base have been deployed from here to Europe, and while those U.S. troops are overseas, boots on the ground, they are prepared to help with an overflow of people who are fleeing if Russia does in fact engage in a full-on invasion of Ukraine. U.S. military around the country in motion now as the situation at the Ukraine-Russia border intensifies. In Texas, Fort Hood is preparing for possible deployment. The base telling NewsNation soldiers have been put on a heightened state of readiness. Soldiers and their families waiting for word from their chain of command.
They got as ready as they could.
And in Kentucky, Fort Campbell soldiers with the 101st Airborne Division headed to Europe in support of the Joint Task Force Dragon.
It's nerve-wracking, it's scary, it's exciting at the same time because it's something new for me. It's a completely new experience. It's the first time I'm going overseas.
A lot of months out of the year go into training for going overseas.
In North Carolina, 3,000 more Fort Bragg troops ordered to deploy to Poland by President Biden to reassure NATO allies. Staff Sergeant Janetta Wani says the troops are well prepared.
I feel pretty good, like I have enough confidence in my leadership in my company to get me back.
Private First Class Kyle Johnson says he's prepared but nervous about his first deployment.
We don't necessarily know what we're getting into, don't know how long we're going to be there. What all's going to happen.
U.S. troops already on the ground in western Poland.
Whenever we place an American soldier somewhere, it demonstrates our resolve. It demonstrates our commitment to our partners.
For many troops still in the U.S., it's now a waiting game. The mayor of Killeen, Texas, which neighbors Fort Hood, says the unknown takes its toll.
If you're in the Army, you understand that in the military, it's hurry up and wait. We don't know where we're going. We don't know what we do. Sometimes we're put on alert. And we're put in this hangar, and we can be there for days not knowing. But for the soldiers' perspective, they kind of get used to it. But it's still challenging on the family members.
And Nicole, we have been in contact with a captain here at Fort Bragg. In fact, just got off the phone with her minutes ago. She says for now, all deployment flights out of this base have been completed. Of course, if further orders come down, that could change. My crew will be here on the ground for the next several days, just kind of monitoring the situation. And as of right now, about 2,500 troops at bases across the country are on this heightened readiness alert, just in case if and when they do get that call. Fort Hood is one of those bases. Nicole.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.